Quick background on myself, right? Great to see everybody here. Thank you for watching this. I've been in the data and AI space personally for about 20 years now, really since graduating undergrad, and it's always been sort of in my mind, two sides of the same coin between data engineering and data science. And, we used to call it statistics and then data science, then machine learning, now AI, whatever the moniker or the title, du jour is. But really, it's all just numbers and math in my mind. So like you mentioned, at my former employer, I, loved it there, had a great time. And, we were doing some amazing projects working together, which I loved. But I said to myself, I really had an itch, and that was to try to find my own path, right? And part of it is just timing and the market and loving to do this stuff. And also part of it's built in, from my Italian roots, actually. A quick story, my grandfather came from Italy. He started a company. My father, and he had the opportunity to take over my grandfather's company, but decided to do his own thing. And he started his own company as well. And here I am, third in line. And I feel like I sort of have to do something, just to follow their lead. So here I am.
Momentum, because we've also talked about, I have at my ready tip.
Oh, yeah.
My Italian family from San Francisco, and the brilliance that came out of that group of people because of people who were continuing to innovate and wanting to reinvent. And then a lot of people who thought they would just be able to take over for their dad's ideas and not realizing that each generation has to have their own go-to-market. And that's where sometimes generational wealth doesn't tend to go through. So I love this. I love this for you and really investing in yourself.
Thank you. Yeah. And I said, I want to do this before I get too old or too long in the tooth to try it out. And, so here we are. So it's been a wonderful ride so far. I hope I've gained as much experience as hair I've lost, and, just trying to figure out the new path forward, the next best step, I think they say.
I love it. This also gives you a chance to build out a new organization and a new offering. Does it also give you time to have a different kind of family experience? Because I know that you have little ones at home too, and you're looking to build for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And the experience of being an entrepreneur and starting your own company, first off, obviously it's not for everybody, but it does give you a lot of flexibility that you otherwise couldn't have. So if the kids need something in the middle of the day, like maybe a performance at school they want, the father to be at, or they need to get picked up, or you need to do something for the house, you do have that flexibility. Not to say that companies don't have that, but in general, obviously, when you start your own company and you make your own time, you can do sorts of things. But there's the other half of that, which is, like I told my daughter this morning, I said, we don't have a firm 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 schedule, but sometimes I will need to work at night, and they understand it, and they're really, good about that, which I love.